Initially, I started because I was diagnosed with lupus, and I wanted to see whether or not the alkaline way of living would have helped me because there was actually no cure since it's an autoimmune disorder. When I initially heard about I've been diagnosed with that, it was like my life is done. There's no hope. Why am I even living? I might as well just die because they tell you this is your life for the rest of your life, and you have to you have to remain on the steroids for the rest of your life. Every now and again, you may have to go in hospital for about 3 to 5 days. That's going to be your life. There was one point where I was taking lots of the steroid medication, and it got to the point where it was like my body just shut down. And I couldn't walk properly. My head was, I was all over the place. I could not focus at work. And I just decided to go cold turkey, stop the medication, just went straight into the alkaline way of living. And it is amazing, Ross. Everything just went away. I was pain-free, and the story speaks for itself. The flare-ups aren't as frequent as they used to be. And I can say for now, I haven't had a flare-up for quite some months. So I see that the alkaline way of living has really, really helped me in that area there. Inflammation-wise, I had lots of inflammation. Legs would always be swollen. I don't have to deal with that any longer. So it works. It works. And I don't have to worry about the pain in the body because I guess the alkaline way of living alleviated all of that as well. They tell you there will not be a day that's pain-free. And I have proved that wrong because being on living the alkaline way, I have lots of pain-free days. So that's not so. I tried other ways because I kid you not, I started with you, Ross, and then I would say, okay, let me try this other route. And I tried another route and it didn't work. And I would leave you and then go back and I'd say, you know what, the only thing that works for me is Ross's way. That's why I'm stuck with you. My mind was in some other place because I just dropped off the bandwagon. I just didn't know, I need to get back on track. But I could not get back on track. I had to have my coffee every morning. I needed coffee. And I said, no, I have to stop the coffee drinking. And, I just stopped it. I didn't choose for several months. I said, I have to get back on track. And then when you came up with the group cleanse, I said, this is my way of getting back on track. And it's amazing. I haven't had coffee since. I haven't had anything with sugar since, no milk since. So yes, it really put me back on track, and I am on track. Christmas came by and I did not drop off the bandwagon, so that was awesome. Yes. So the group cleanse works. And then I realized that the weight started just dropping. It was amazing. I think within the first month, I must have lost about 15 or 20 pounds, which was awesome. Well, the future's looking very bright, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come. I am feeling so healthy and energetic, and I expect to even feel more energetic. People think that I'm younger than I actually am, so it's awesome. It's awesome. So I'm going to continue my alkaline way of living. This is it. This is a lifestyle.